Britain's richest man offers to buy Chelsea from Roman Abramovich for £2 billion after May's visa snub to Russian oligarch amid tensions with Putin. The country's richest man has approached Roman Abramovich to discuss buying Chelsea Football Club after the Russian billionaire's future in Britain was thrown into doubt. Jim Ratcliffe, 65, boss of petrochemicals giant Ineos, who is knighted today in the Queen's birthday honours for services to business and investment, is understood to have offered about £2 billion for the club. It comes as Mr. Abramovich, 51, struggles to renew his UK visa in the wake of Theresa May's crackdown on rich Russians living in Britain after the poisoning of Sergei Skripal and his daughter Yulia in Salisbury. The Chelsea boss was reportedly incensed at not being allowed to watch his club play in this year's FA Cup final on May 19 , and within days he applied for and was granted Israeli citizenship. Downing Street has made it clear that he cannot work in Britain on his Israeli passport, although he can visit for up to 6 months at a time. Mr. Ratcliffe topped this year's Sunday Times rich list with an estimated wealth of £21 billion. Ineos's annual turnover is about £45 billion and it employs more than 18,500 people in 22 countries. Shelling out £2 billion or so would seem like a drop in the ocean for Jim, but at the moment he is torn about what to do, a friend said. It is understood that Mr. Abramovich has rejected the offer. Chelsea said only that its Russian owner, worth around £1.3 billion, remains committed to the club, which he bought in 2003 in a deal worth £140 million. Mr. Ratcliffe is a Chelsea season ticket holder, although he also supports Manchester United, and already owns a football club in Switzerland. The businessman, who grew up in a council house in Failsworth, Greater Manchester, was asked recently about his education and replied, "I just played football, really. That's all I was interested in." 7 months ago, he bought the Swiss club Lausanne Sport for an undisclosed sum as part of his company's commitment to local sport. He owns a house near Chelsea's Stamford Bridge base in southwest London. The stadium was going to be demolished and replaced, but last week Mr. Abramovich announced that the £1 billion plans were being shelved in retaliation to the hardline attitude of the Home Office. Mr. Ratcliffe's spokesman said, "We cannot comment on rumour and speculation.